This episode is proudly brought to you by our sponsors who make this content possible. Thank you for your support.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Connect Now. That's what. Why are you laughing at me?
Because I'm ready to react, but I'm almost afraid.
Why?
Because you always criticize that I go.
I know, because I go, welcome back, guys, to another episode. And she's like that. Peace. Peace in the Middle East, guys. No, welcome back to another episode, guys. We really appreciate it. This episode is brought to you by Munoz & Munoz, attorneys at law, also Prospectors Federal Credit Union,
Yes.
A division of Certified.
Yes, Med Spa Deluxe LA.
Med Spa Deluxe LA. Also Massage Envy with 2 locations, West Covina and Diamond Bar.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. We're really grateful to our sponsors and one of our newest sponsors.
Oh yes, of course.
You know, West Covina
Grocery
Outlet.
That's right, Grocery Outlet, West Covina. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Go there, man. It's an amazing couple.
Did you know that they have wine there?
Yes, of
They
course.
have a variety of wine.
Yes.
I think they're more known for their wines.
Serious?
The variety of wines that they have, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're amazing, guys. They are one of our sponsors now as well. You're going to see them a lot on a lot of the things that we do and stuff. So thank you guys so much for our sponsors. Really appreciate this. We are excited.
Yes.
But what we're going to do real quick before we get into our subject, we'll take a quick break, look at our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Michael.
I'm Ralph.
Welcome to Munoz & Munoz.
Come check it out. Here at Munoz & Munoz, every case is important to us. Big or small or big, we're here to help you.
And here also, privacy is our #1 priority for all of our clients. So come check it out. Our #1 priority is serving the community. We want to give the best attorney service out there in the industry. We're here to help you. Please call us for any personal injury or criminal defense needs that you may need.
So thank you guys for visiting our firm. As you can see, I'm here, Michael's here, always ready to serve you guys for any questions. And please, do not hesitate to call us for anything you need. It could be the simple question, we're here for you. Y sí, hablamos español.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys are enjoying the show with Let's Connect Now. My name is Danielle Wood. I'm with Prospectors Federal Credit Union, a division of Certified Federal. You guys want to contact us regarding any banking needs or even auto loans and personal loans, feel free to contact me at any time. You can reach me at 909-396-9688 or 909-504-7371. I'm looking forward to talking and speaking with you all soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, we are back, and we are excited. Monica's excited. I don't know. She has this. She gets excited because of all her little subjects that she wants to talk about. Because today is just going to be Monica and myself, and we haven't had that in a while.
Nobody likes us. We don't have any guests.
I don't think no one likes you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
your dad loves me. So, hi, Dad. I love you. Thanks for watching the show. Amazing.
My mom's getting jealous right now, you know?
Your mom's my favorite. Oh, sorry, Poppy. No, I love your mom, too. I love your mom. Oh, hey, weren't you supposed to give me some tortillas? You ate them all. You and Dave ate all the tortillas.
You left.
Oh,
You
wow.
left early. He left my dad's party very early.
I know. I left before it got crazy, guys. I mean, they were playing some a crazy game I didn't want to play. Deal with cards.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Monica? What do we have?
Yeah, no, I guess the subject has a lot to do with even today, like even choosing a topic to discuss today. I mean, the revolution of AI, it's amazing,
It's
right?
crazy,
It's crazy because
yes.
it's starting to recognize and it's starting to really just recognize a lot. And I think Brandon brought up a good point when I said, because we use it, kind of like a lot.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed. We use it a lot.
Kind of like a lot. It really saves a lot of the data, and really just knows who you are, who I am.
I know.
And it chose a topic for us today.
No, that's amazing. I mean, I sometimes I go into it on a daily and I ask, how's Monica going to be today? And it gives me all these answers. I don't know. I can't even. It kind of throws AI off. AI gets thrown.
And then today it told me, let me give you a
What did
subject
it
that
tell
JR
you?
would understand.
Really? Wow. That's why she's all excited about this subject, guys. She's all excited.
No, because there's so much to it. I mean, I think we can spend hours and hours talking about the subject. But the subject today is connection in the digital age. Are we more connected or more alone?
I would say, do you want me to answer? Or is that the
No,
question or is this the title?
That's the title.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to answer yet.
Okay.
Because before we get into this dialogue of this digital age, it just, if I have to dissect something like this, it's exactly what it says. Are we more connected or are we more alone? Don't you have those friends? Do you guys have any friends that you're always texting? I mean, you text that one friend so much, and yet when you see each other, it's a different relationship. It's not the relationship that you have over text.
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to ask me a question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just
You
bringing
told me
that
to
up.
listen.
Because it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, like you have all. I could see that where somebody. Well, they say this too. Sometimes people get more brave through text and all that stuff, and they're just a different person through text because they get to hide behind something. It's not face to face, and a lot of people don't like that face to face confrontation. So through text, yeah, you can have a great relationship with somebody. People you see on these different shows on MTV and on them, they have those catfish where people fall in love with texting and just talking on the phone.
People fall in love through the internet.
Because through
they
texting
have
and stuff.
relationships, and they actually say, and I can't put my finger on it when somebody says, oh my God, I'm so in love with this person. They've never even met in person.
That's the show, Catfish.
Some of them never even met. Like, they don't even know what they look like.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So people fall in love with the person basically behind the mask.
Yeah. So this
that's
topic.
That's what those shows. What's that?
Yeah.
Those shows with the one show they're in a cubicle thing and they're talking to each other, and they're just falling in love with each other's voice and what they say, what they do. It's a popular show too. Yeah. But that's the shows that people are because it's almost like people are afraid to see face to face.
Yeah, but this specific topic is relatable to all ages. I think it's not just something that happens between two adults. It's
It can be between friends.
Yeah, everyone feels the tension, the digital closeness, and the real life isolation of like what you're talking about right now. People want to feel isolated talking to someone over the internet and not really knowing what they look like, because it really gives them a sense of hope. It gives them a sense of hope. They feel alive. They feel like, like they're in love. I mean, I've seen a lot of those shows, and it breaks my heart because when it comes down to meeting or whatever, that person never really existed, or it was another woman or something answering, pretending to be a man or something like that.
Yeah, those are crazy shows. But I think a lot of this stuff happened because of COVID, where it forced everyone to go more digital. Well, they had to do Zoom classes and turn in their homework, and it was like for about 2 years. So I think it threw everybody off to where when they went, and then they were hiding behind their mask, like Brendan said, they were hiding behind their mask and stuff, and having that mask, a physical mask, was kind of like having that internet type of mask, because they still hid behind the mask because you still couldn't see who they really are, so they would put that mask on.
That there was people that I actually saw that got a lot more confident wearing a mask versus not wearing their mask.
Yeah.
Because they were hiding their imperfections.
Yeah.
I had a friend who actually was doing a lot of Zoom meetings, and she said she actually broke down because she said that she's such a busy person. She was always constantly in different meetings, interacting face to face with people before COVID. And after COVID, she started doing Zoom calls, right? And she called me one day and she's like, I never realized how old I really truly look until I saw myself on the screen for my Zoom meetings. And she was devastated.
Well, she was more concerned about that than the meeting itself.
Because in person, you could put your makeup on and you could be like whatever, you don't notice the little nicks and crannies. You just don't. And on Zoom, the camera picks up everything and it magnifies it to what you really look like, right? And so she felt devastated. And then what she did is whenever she started having in-person meetings, she started wearing a mask and hiding behind the mask. And then it was really hard for her to lose the mask. So, I mean, I didn't know if she was asking me or she was just sharing something, so I wasn't going to right away jump in and, well, why don't you get Botox or why don't you do this? I didn't want to do that because that's not my place, right? Obviously, she knows about these things and that was up to her to do or whatever. But she started feeling a lot more confident behind the mask than she did before the mask, because now that she knows what she really looks like in person, she would put on the mask and hide behind it. And I think we've experienced that too with someone, we can't mention names who, but we had someone here that also was hiding behind the mask. And I think you even told her, like, COVID is over, like, it's done, like, why are you still wearing a mask, and I almost didn't want you to ask that, but you did anyways.
No, I just said, hey, no one's going to judge you here. You
Yeah.
can take it off.
Yeah.
And they did feel comfortable.
But it only happened for minutes though, and then it will go back on.
Right, because that was their security that they wanted to have it on, because it just, yeah, people hide behind certain things, and with the digital technology now and Instagram,
Same.
Facebook, TikTok, all those things. I mean, a lot of people have said this numerous times that those platforms have given people this boldness that they could just go on there and hurt other people and say bad things. You do a post, and if they don't like you, they could create an account that doesn't even nobody knows about and just bash someone's name and stuff. But I believe that you went back and your title was, is there loneliness? Yes, there's a lot of loneliness with the digital world. Like for myself, I use the digital platform literally for what I do for a living, and I use my personal, and sometimes I throw funny stuff up there and stuff. Just so I use it just to show my personality of who I am, and I use it for the GWC, Let's Connect Now, and all the things that I do. I use it for that stuff. Now, some people use it because they need that verification,
validated. Validation.
Yeah, and I've ran into people that have said this and have been in conversations where I know they see my post. I don't know why they're not liking it. That if it validates their friendship.
So that was my next question. So when you hit like, so I'm gonna give my personal spin on this. Okay. So when I post something, usually people don't put heart, don't put the like.
They don't
or
like it,
whatever. Yeah, they don't put like. But I get a DM. And then they give me like a big old heart or an emoji with, the eyes are hearts or whatever, right?
Those are women?
Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
Just in general. In general.
Okay, go ahead.
How mean you are. Anyway, and I'm okay with that. Like, they don't have to, I don't get hurt if people don't put like or not like or whatever. Usually, like, if it's something that, and I don't validate myself what I look like or what I posted, based on how many likes, how many people looked at my story. Honestly, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. Sometimes I don't mean to look at, sometimes I don't have time to scroll through everybody's story, so I just kind of go like this, and I didn't know that it still shows that you viewed it. Because if it opens up their story, it just shows a view, right?
Yeah.
But doesn't mean that they stayed on it or whatever. So sometimes it just happens to be that way. You're looking at something and then you scroll and then it goes into somebody.
Or no, the
opens
story
it up.
ends, but then it goes to the next one. You're like, damn it, I didn't mean to go there. And the story ended.
And it's fine when people are just curiosity. Sometimes you're just scrolling through different things or whatever. But there's certain things that do catch my eye, and I really do care to put a heart that I really genuinely liked it. But I'm not the kind of person that looks at people's posts and like just because I know that person, just because I know you, I'm gonna put like. Or I'm gonna put a comment. I don't know why I am that way. That's just the way I am.
You don't even respond when it even comes to text messaging.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying in text. You're saying I don't. It was kind of like the same thing because you're saying that you don't want to put like or you don't know why you do like and stuff. And I go, yeah, when someone texts us, sometimes you don't even text them back.
Because I have nothing to say. Like
I know. Okay,
I'm
that's what I'm
not
saying.
Interested sometimes, or I don't care, or whatever. It depends on what it is. Sometimes I don't think they're looking for a response. They're just saying something, and okay.
Yeah, you just have a different view on it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that I don't like them or that I'm not into them or whatever. It just depends. If there's a sense of urgency, okay, I'll do it. But if there's a whole bunch of people on a text or whatever, it actually gets on my nerves. Like it actually irritates me. It doesn't calm me down.
What? Group text?
Yes, group texts irritate me.
No, me too. I'm on a
Because-
couple group texts where it's like a bunch of family members and stuff, and sometimes, yeah, it's like, dude, guys, go do it separate, talk separate because
Yes.
it's ding,
Because
it's coming up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's what bugs me about group text, that it's just constantly like they don't even give me a time to say anything. Before you know it, somebody's already saying something or whatever, and it's like, ugh, So I just feel like if you really want to talk to me, like text me on my personal, and then I'll know that there's a sense of urgency, and then I will respond. On my personal, if it's just me, I will always text back. Because that's just obviously they're texting me for a reason. But if it's on a group text, I try not to because then it turns out to be like this big old thing or whatever, ding 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 ding, and it creates anxiety within me, and
No, I hear
I don't do it.
And one of the subjects, I know you brought this up, so one of the things that I was going around for a while too is that people were saying through our text messages and through the things that we do with our phones that we are going back to like the Stone Age, because now we're not even really texting anymore. We're just putting emojis.
Yeah,
like we're just putting the
that's
thumbs
another
up.
thing.
We're just putting a smiley face.
Because it's the easiest.
It's the easiest
It's
way.
the easiest thing to
And they're like,
say.
wow, we went back to just drawing pictures again.
Yeah.
Because that's the way we're expressing ourselves, Like, hey, you want to go eat? It's just, you
know.
text me ready, and I'll put like a, and that's
exactly, because it's
And you know what it
easier.
means. It's
And you
just
know why?
easy.
Because we're getting tired of texting. We're getting tired.
Yeah.
Me, what irritates me too is when I get stories via text, and you're just like, I have no time to read all this stuff. Like, honestly, like, it's not my world. It's just isn't my world. Texting isn't my world. People used to do it before through email. They would offend you or say things through email because they're hiding behind their screen or whatever. Now they have so many different ways of doing it, of hurting people, because this could be your best friend and it could also be your worst enemy. I have friends that actually, I have a friend that actually was in a relationship for 18 years. And it was because of her phone that her relationship with her man ended. Because she's one of those people that as soon as she wakes up, she's on her phone, texting. Before she goes to bed, she's on her phone. She's constantly on her phone. And it's like, do you ever put your phone down? Like, never put your phone down. And it's like,
you got to put some limitations on it.
it's like, when you're, especially with your significant other, like, dude, you've even told me, like, I text you like 2 hours ago and you barely replying, because I have a upstairs and downstairs. I leave my phone upstairs charging, or I leave it upstairs. Like, it's not something that is in me every time.
No,
when
the
I'm
thing is
cleaning, when I'm
this.
doing things.
People that always have their phone next to them. So when you text them, you're like, really? Like, I know you're on your phone and you're not texting me back. And that's I guess gets people upset, and they get
And that
people.
sucks, right? Because people have lives too, and they're not always carrying their phone around.
No, and people have lives. I mean, people always say, which we gotta get better at it, because the industry that we're in, wherever we go, we're trying to do videos and stuff. But most of the time, if I'm with family and friends, everybody wants to take pictures of where they're at and stuff. And sometimes I forget or don't want to, because I'm literally living in the now.
And that's a good thing.
And that's a good thing. But then you're like, oh shoot, I should have took a picture so I could put it on Instagram. But you're like, well, the memory's in my head, But it's just, to me, it's there's a lot of things that with this whole phone thing and knowing that people need validation and stuff, to me, it's good to, like, for the day or something, leave your phone, put it to the side.
Detox from your phone.
Detox from it. Like, literally go for a walk. Don't even look at your phone. Don't need to take a picture. Just go. I mean, if you need to have your phone just because in case of emergency, have it there, but don't need to go to your phone.
Yeah.
This is crazy when you go out to eat.
I know.
And you see
everybody's-
two couples
Yes. Oh my God.
sitting there, and they're like just
And
like
then
this.
the kids have their tablets.
And the kids have their tablets. It's a family of technology where everybody is on
They're
something.
communicating by text. Hey, you're not only across the table, or say this. Don't forget to say this on conversations, right?
Check my screen time. Oh, I'm usually, my screen time, it tells you every Sunday, right? Does it tell you every Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm about 4 to 6 hours a week.
But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, she's not going to say hers. Hers is about 20.
I don't even know how to check. No, it isn't.
Mine's
is
4,
way less.
mine's 4 to 6 hours a week, Brendan, because we'll ask you right now. Because like today, like I'm posting stuff on our social media. I record some of the videos and I put the videos. I have to edit the videos on my phone because I have certain apps and stuff. So that's what gives me a lot of the time. And then how much is yours?
Wow,
13 hours a week. Wow. Whoa. So how old are you? Brenda's 19 years old, 18 years old, 13 hours a day. Dude, there's only 24 hours in a day. So that's crazy, Brendan, Aiden. I'm from.
Yours is 5 a week?
5 a day.
5 hours a day?
That's up 62% since last week.
He's up 62%. He had a good reason this week.
Wow.
He has a girlfriend. So your time on the phone will go up if you have a significant other that you're dating, because you want to be on the phone. No, this is why. I can guarantee you. This is why. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. I'm tired. You hang up. No, my God. That's why. See, he's laughing. That's why he's getting 13 hours a day.
That is crazy.
See, he falls asleep on the call. I was right. Oh my God, are you still there? Okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Oh my God, I love you.
Oh my God. Oh my
Knew
God.
it.
No, I think, honestly, like the phone could be, again, it's a good asset to have. I mean, because nowadays, our phones, we can use it for work. We can use it for all kinds of different things. You don't even need your laptop anymore or your computer.
No,
you
your
have
phone.
everything's here. Everything's stored in your iCloud. Everything is in here. Even to pay, you don't even need to bring your purse. Apple Pay.
Okay,
Blah, blah, blah.
but this is the thing too. You're right. And there's some people that they don't even have social media. So, okay, let's go into that. But they use their phone to just get information.
Oh, and
they're
maybe they don't
on
have
it.
social media, but they have apps.
Yeah, they have. Well, there's YouTube, and there's
Yeah.
still the internet, and there's still other places, LinkedIn, and other places that you could still get. What do you say? Lost in those apps of just getting information to where people start to even scare themselves with certain information of things because there's so much information. That's the scariest thing. And sometimes you don't even know with the AI now. You don't know what's false and what's true. You don't know anymore. It's almost like you have to dig even further and dig further and further and further till you get the right information. And that's the scary thing.
And what's the right
about it.
information sometimes?
Right? Just live your life, man. Just live your life. We're all gonna die. Just live your life. And moderation is key. Moderation is key.
And you said something exactly it. And so when we pass away, we have years and years of stored memory. On these
yes.
things, what happens to this?
Well, what happens to mine in my will? It goes to my friend Jimmy, where he unlocks it and deletes everything on my phone. Yeah.
And let's get into that. That's another thing. That's another thing. All the things all the secrets that are within us that we have on our phone.
Yeah.
You know, like our pictures, you know, our private pictures, our private, you know, I'm not saying anything, so don't get ahead of yourselves, you know, but things that you don't share with the world, you know, things that are just.
No, there's a lot of
you know,
private stuff. I mean, there's your credit card information. There's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff you put on there because, yes, if you want to use your phone as an Apple Pay, you got to have your private information, your credit
Everything is
card,
in there.
all that stuff. And I know people, it's funny because I know certain people too that they go, I'm not going to put my credit card in there. No, I'm not going to put my personal information in there because people can steal my information. But in order, I tell them, did you download some apps? They're like, yeah. I go, your private information is in there.
Yeah,
so
and
it's in there already.
Yeah, because in order for you to pay for the apps, you have to have a credit card.
You have to have a credit card.
So
yeah, there's just a lot of private stuff.
It's crazy, yeah, and it's scary to know that you could lose this, and then so let's just go into that now. I thought I lost my phone one time, right? The depression didn't even take not even 20 minutes for me to start freaking out, like seriously freaking out. So what I did is I went to go get a cake this weekend, and I paid with my phone,
Right.
you know, with my Apple Pay, you know, whatever, and I placed it down. I went to go get a candle. When I put the candle and I paid for it, I got the receipt and I walked out. And I was in the car.
Because you
and I
felt
was
your
already-
hands were already full.
Yeah.
So you-
And I walked out and I thought, oh, okay, you know, whatever. Right when I was going to exit the parking lot, I noticed that I have my radio on because usually I hook up my phone right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, so then I stopped and then I looked at my purse. I told my mom, you have my phone? She's like, no. And I said, you have your phone? No, I started digging. All of a sudden, like this madness came over me because, you know, oh my God, because there was a lot of people at the bakery. So I thought, oh my God. So I told my mom, oh my God, I didn't bring it. I left it at in the bakery. So I go back, but I was already freaking out. What if my phone's not there? What if they didn't turn? What if somebody took it? It almost felt like somebody cut off my leg or something.
No, and you're right. You want to know why? It's not because you're hiding stuff. What it is this. It's because our life is in that phone.
Because this
Because what's my-
has become part of our body.
No, not
They
even
might
that.
as well
It's
make
not
a
because-
magnet so we could just.
Well, it's not even that. It's this.
What is it?
What's my phone number?
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't know your phone number. I don't know. They don't know. We don't know anybody's phone numbers by heart.
No. So if
So-
immigration takes me, I'm not gonna know who to call.
No, and that's the good thing. Call 911. No, but that's
scary, right?
See,
We don't know.
We
people's
should
phone
all
numbers.
remember at least one person's phone number.
I
So
remember my husband's.
yeah, and I remember my wife's and stuff, and I barely could remember mine. And that's true. Somebody goes, "Hey, no, seriously." Somebody goes, "Hey, AGR, what's your phone number?" I go, 6263. Hold on, and sometimes I have to go in the info, like, oh my God, because I don't give it out a lot. No, sometimes I'll forget about my number because I don't give it out a lot, and because I don't give it out a lot, I haven't trained my brain that much to actually remember. I'm being dead serious, and that's the thing. That's why I get like, even if I can't find my phone, I get like, what the heck, where's my phone? Because it's like almost, I feel like if I lose my phone, I have to start all over.
Exactly.
have to start
And
all
not just that, if you lose your phone. So because I get so many spam calls on my phone, like outrageous amount of spam calls, right? So
Yes.
one time I even thought, what if I changed my phone number? But the fact that I could change my phone number freaks me out because then I would have to start over, like trying to find out, you know, hey, this is my new number. You know, I've had people do that or whatever. I don't really recognize who they are.
Well, I do that now when people call me. I'm sorry, I got a new number. Who is this?
and it's like I don't know. It's like this is years of storage of stuff.
Well, when you get a new
know?
number, you don't lose anything in your phone. You still keep your phone, but yes, the problem is you got to text everybody on your phone.
because they won't recognize.
They won't.
They'll be like, "Who's this?"
Yeah, who's this? Hey, this is Monica. I got a new phone number. That put it in and stuff like that. So you have to go through all your contacts.
Yeah, and sometimes you know what too, guys. You know what I do every day? I because we have an iPhone for the office too, and we use that phone a lot. Sometimes I look at my phone and I said, how many calls did I make today? How many people that I actually call and interacted with today? There's days that there's zero, or just
Wow.
my husband, only, because when he goes to the market, he'll call me like 8 times. 8 times. 8 times.
I was in the car ride home. Yes.
I know. Yeah, he knows. He'll call me anytime. He's the only one that I call. But with my kids, I'll tell you what though. With my kids, they'll text me, I'm on my way to your house, or hey mom, what do you want from whatever, my daughter's going to bring dinner or something. But I try to make it a habit to pick up the phone and call them every week. Even though they text me or they'll send me something funny or whatever, sometimes I just feel like talking to them, like hearing their voice.
Well, you
Especially
should,
my
yeah.
sons, because my sons, they don't live here. One of them lives in Seattle, the other one in Colorado. And so I try to pick up the phone and just hear their voice. It's a different conversation when I talk to them versus a text.
No, yeah, because also too, the text messages are, they're not as
There's no feelings.
Yeah, there's no feelings, and you could actually read it the way you want to read it, and take it the way you want to take it. So getting them on the phone, talking to them, hearing their voice, and hearing what they really meant through that text. There's a difference of seeing a text message that says "I love you" than somebody actually saying "Hey, I love you," and just hearing that, I think it still means a lot. But the way I go about that is that if
Like
somebody,
my husband shows. Can I just say?
Wait, hold on. Somebody
it's 'cause
pops.
that came to my head.
Yeah, and that's
then
the thought came to my head right now.
I'm gonna have a senior moment.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you admit you're a senior.
Yeah, my husband shows me a lot of love through text, more love than he does in person. And I don't understand why.
I understand. All right, on to the next subject. I completely understand why. Love you, Dave. I understand. I got you. Got you, Dave. So, no, but my whole rule of thumb is this: guilt. No, guilt. Because text is just so, never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a whole nother subject of why men do that. Okay, so. But the thing is, my rule of thumb is this: if somebody pops in your head, like real quick, like, man, I wonder how the person is. Just a quick. I shared that with you. A quick text. Hey, I hope everything's well. Blah blah blah. And stuff like a quick text, because that's all it takes. And yes, you could call them, but and some people, yes, you got to be like ready for the call, because some people you're like, oh my god, if I call this person, it's going to be like a 20 minutes to a half hour conversation. So I got to be ready. But when you do, someone pops in your head, yeah, that's what I love the fact. Okay, we were with Valerie. We're talking to her on the phone. She's in the East Coast right now, and I said something to her because it dawned on me, and it's crazy how we're talking about this, where. I go, hey, I did a video. I'm sending it to you right now. And I'm on the phone with her. I sent her the video that she posted today, actually. And she posted it. And I was like, and I told her, I go, isn't that crazy? Like, I'm talking to you on the phone. You're in the East Coast. And I'm sending a video to you. And she goes, isn't that crazy, the technology? I go, yeah. Like, you're literally in the East Coast. I'm sending a video to you. And I'm talking to you. I am a senior.
And you're not taking under consideration the time, because they're in a different time zone than us.
Yeah, and they're 3 hours ahead. 3 hours ahead and everything. So I was just like, I know you guys understand because you guys are more, this is your era and stuff. But us, we got to see it evolve and come to fruition of, because when I was young.
From nothing to today.
No, when we were kids. There was the cartoon, The Jetsons, and they said one day we're going to get to see people on the phones.
And they used to have cell phones.
Yes.
And the Jetsons?
Yes.
Yeah, they used to have
one day
cell
we're going to be able to see people and this and that. And I was like, whoa, one day that's crazy,
Yeah, because I thought I lived in the. I thought I had already passed a whole generations of the Flintstones. And yet on the Flintstones too, they have cell phones.
They did?
Yes, they had cell phones.
That must have been the new Flintstones, because that's weird.
No, they did. Like in the cartoon, they had cell phones.
Oh, wow.
Like for real. And we didn't have any cell phones in the real world.
Wow. See, so they already kind of knew, and just hearing that stuff and seeing how the technology has evolved, because when they did start coming out with cell phones, you guys didn't get, our student interns right now didn't get to experience this. You guys have to get to call at any time. When we started with the cell phones, it was, free minutes after 9 p.m. So I would only have like 300 minutes, free minutes for the day. And I would be like, okay. Hey, dude, I'm going to call you back after 9 o'clock. Okay, bye. I'll call them back after 9 o'clock because I didn't want to waste my free minutes. And so after 9 o'clock,
Guys,
hey, what's up, man?
And the phones were like this big, thick, and heavy.
Yes.
They were like big, ginormous, with a very thick antenna, by the way. And if you went over the minutes, you were gonna have a phone bill that was $1,000, if not
Almost,
more.
yeah.
Just like when cell phones barely started, cell phones, your bill was so high.
That's what I'm saying. The free minutes
It
was
was
after
like-
9, and then when they got more competitors, it went down to 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Then you got to wait till 6, and after
And
that,
now
it just
today
opened
it's
up
like
where
it's
you're just unlimited
unlimited
minutes. You
minutes.
just get to talk, and we and I was a teenager then, so you had to wait till 9 o'clock to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
your
I
girlfriend,
actually-
for a long
Yeah.
time.
So I went to a I forgot where I got it from, but I got a phone, like a house phone, but it had the numbers. You had to do the dialed in,
The rotary, was it rotary?
the rotor,
I think the rotary,
rotation thing
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, and I asked the grandkids, "Do you guys know what this is?" I placed it right there. I said, "Do you guys know what this is?" And they're looking at it and they're like, they had no idea what the heck that was.
No, yeah.
They had no idea what it was.
I don't think any kids do, But okay, then
Do you
they-
guys know about home phones and stuff?
Yeah. Okay, but there's this. It was crazy when it was like when you were on the phone back in the day on the landline. You called somebody's house, it would just give a busy signal, but then all of a sudden call waiting happened, and you hear gunk, and you're like, oh, I got a call. But you would hear literally a gunk.
Me and my
It's
siblings,
not
we
serious.
fought a lot over call waiting because they would get a call and I'm like, I'm still on the phone. Can you hold on,
Oh,
please?
with somebody
And I would
another
hold
lady?
on forever.
No, I used to hate. Yeah, you'll be on the phone and then somebody has the phone and you're like, dude, get off the phone. I'm on the phone. They're like, well, what are you guys talking about? Well, what do you guys? Because they're on the phone on the other room. I'm like, dude, get off the phone. I'm on the phone. I used to hate that too. This is crazy. That's old school stuff, guys. That we.
And we know
Jeez.
what kind of cords I used to go to the swap meet to get? The extra long cord, so I could take it-
1,000-footer.
so I
Yep.
could take it into my bedroom or into the bathroom and nobody
1,000-footer cord
Yeah.
for landlines that take you.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Here.
and it was a lot. But
We're gonna wrap it up now. This is we're
'cause
gonna really
this
start
could
giving
go,
our age.
This could go forever.
Yeah, because
but-
Monica back in the day had to crank her car in the front. Yeah, never mind. Let's just keep going. Just playing. What? Monica back in the day. That's how far Monica goes. She had to crank the car.
What's that? No, I used to use the kind of phones that go tick, 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 and the little thing. Tick, tick, tick. Operator.
Wow,
Operator.
really?
No.
Nope.
No.
What's your famous line, Brendan? Coming up. No, I mean, those are the good old days, man. But see, those days, and that's the difference between then and now, because we got to end. But that's the difference between then and now. Back in the day, the way it was set up, it provoked us in a good way that we went outside.
And interact with people.
Yeah, because the only people, quick question, guys, the only people you see riding bikes today are who? Huh? Exactly.
What?
Homeless people or crackheads
What?
are the only people you see riding bikes today. Bicycles. You don't see kids out there. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
you do. You
I don't
do.
see kids.
I do.
It's not as convenient. It's now more. They're not bikes, they're e-bikes.
Oh. Okay, never mind, guys. Aiden corrected me
Yeah.
and was debating me off camera, guys, that, yes, they do. I see kids riding bikes. And I go, what? He goes, yes, I do. E-bikes. They're not even pedaling, guys. That's my point. They're not even pedaling. The times have changed of laziness. They
Yes.
can't even pedal no more.
But you know
I'm
what?
going to get an e-bike.
I will leave with this. No matter what, try to interact with people. With the real world, with people, because people are starving for human interaction still. I think it's
Yes.
very important for our health, for our mental health, and if we're not doing it, and this is the only source of communication with our grandma, with our grandpa, it's sad. It's sad
go
because
visit
when
them.
they pass away, you're not gonna have this. You're not gonna remember that one day you were holding their hand and you were having a really beautiful conversation with the people that you truly love. So that's all I'm gonna leave.
Yes, you know what, guys? Don't call us. stop in.
Yes.
Say hi to us.
I
Give us
know,
a hug.
No
We
kidding.
miss you guys. Stop in, say hi to us. Don't forget to tune in every Monday, 7 a.m. And don't forget, we have the Let's Connect Now, your business resource, every Wednesday at 7 a.m. That is taking off as well. So if you're a business out there and want to get more of your business exposure, give us a call. Walk in here and say
Yes.
hi.
I know. We love human interaction.
Yes, Monica will talk to you for hours. I'm telling you guys. But hey, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching Let's Connect Now. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you want to be a sponsor, contact us today.